This is Shreya Bapna. Today we will understand the topic binary search. Let us have a look on searching. Basically, what is searching? Searching is the process of determining whether or not a given value exists in a data structure or a storage media. Any search is said to be successful or not depending upon whether the element being searched is found or not. For example, let us consider a queue of students and we need to search a particular student from the queue of a particular name. Then we need to perform searching operation on that. Types of searching. There are basically two types of searching methods on one-dimensional arrays. First one is linear search and the second one is binary search. Linear search. Linear search is the simplest searching algorithm. It traverses the array sequentially to locate the required element. It searches for an element by comparing it with each element of the array one by one. So it is also called a sequential search. It is a special case of brute force algorithm. Brute force algorithm simply means we consider all the possibilities in a particular search. In this, we start searching from the first element and search each and every element, compare each and every element with the key element till we found the key element. All the elements between the zeroth index and the key element index are compared. If we are having linear search, then what is the need of binary search? There are some drawbacks of linear search. Let's have a look. In linear search, it needs more space and time complexity. In linear search, if the key element is the last element and the search is from first element, that is a worst case. Or if the key element is the first element and the search is from last element, then also it is the worst case. Binary search. Binary search is one of the fastest searching algorithm. It is used for finding the location of an element in a linear array. In this approach, the element is always searched in the middle of a portion of an array. It works on the principle of divide and conquer technique. Basically, in divide and conquer approach, the problem is divided into smaller sub-problems and then each problem is solved independently. When we keep on dividing the sub-problems into even smaller sub-problems, we eventually reach a stage where no more division is possible. Those atomic smallest sub-problems are then solved. The solution of all sub-problems is finally merged in order to obtain the solution of an original problem. Binary search can be implemented only on a sorted list of items. If the list of items is unsorted, then we cannot apply binary search on that. In binary search, we basically ignore half of the elements just after one comparison. Compare x with the middle element. If x matches with middle element, we return the mid index. Else, if x is greater than the mid element, then x can only lie in right half subarray after the mid element. So we recur for right half. Else recur for the left half if x is smaller. See the comparison between the binary search and linear search, how operations are performed in both the cases. Here we are provided with an array and we need to find the index of j, at which index j is present in the array. So firstly we will see in the linear search. What we will do in the linear search? We will first compare the j with the zeroth index element. Is j equals to a? No, j is not equals to a. Then we will move sequentially. We will perform comparison with each and every element till j is found. So we will compare j with b. Is j equals to b? No. Is j equals to c? No. And so on. We will compare till ninth index, and at ninth index j will be equal to j. So at index 9 we will find j. Whereas in binary search, what we do? Firstly, we will take the middle element of the array. Here the middle element of array is L, that is at index 11. Is j equal to L? No, j is not equal to L, and j is smaller than L. So we will ignore the right subarray and we will consider the left subarray. In the left subarray, we will find the mid value. The mid value is at index 5 and the value is f. Is j equals to f? No, j is greater than f. So we will consider the right subarray, that is from index 5 to index 11. We will find the mid value of it, that is I. Is j equal to I? No, j is greater than I. So we will consider the right subarray and find the mid value. Here mid value will match of index 9. J is equal to j. So we found the element at index 9. So from both these cases we can conclude that in linear search, from the same example, in linear search we we took 9 comparisons, but in binary search we found j only in 4 comparisons. Therefore binary search is more faster and efficient than linear search. Let us consider an example of binary search. We are given an array A and a key value. We need to find the index I such that A of I equals to key value. That is, we need to find at which index the key value lies in an array. For performing binary search, we need two index pointers, that is low. For performing binary search, we need two index pointers, that is LO as low and HI as high. Here, index pointers refer to the pointer which points the index value of an array. Suppose in this example, we want to search key element as 33 in this array. Firstly, we will take low and high indexes and calculate the mid as mid equals to low plus high divided by 2 equals to 0 plus 14 divided by 2 equals to 7, and we take its floor value, that is 7th index. So the mid pointer will point to the 7th index of the array at value 53. Now the value we are searching is 33. We'll check whether A of mid, that is 53, is equal to 33 or not. No, 53 is not equal to 33 and 33 is less than A of mid. So by this we come to know that our element is less than 53 and is present on the left side of A of mid because the list is in sorted order. So we ignore the right part of the list and search 33 on the left part. Here we are dividing the list into two halves and we will search in the first half. We will bring high to the index mid minus 1 and low remains at 0 only. That is mid equals to high equals to mid minus 1 equals to 6. Now we will search within this and again we will use the same approach. Mid equals to 0 plus 6 divided by 2 equals to low plus high divided by 2 equals to 3. Mid will point to the index 3. Is the number at index 3 33? No, the number is greater than 25. That is the value at index 3. Again we will split the array into two halves and will ignore left half. Now move low to mid plus 1, that is 3 plus 1 equals to 4. High will remain at 6. So mid will point to the fifth index as low plus high divided by 2, that is 4 plus 6 divided by 2 equals to 5. So mid will point to the fifth index of the array. Now once again we will check whether a of 5 is equal to 33 or not. No, 43 is greater than 33. So high equals to mid minus 1. 5 minus 1 equals to 4, and the new mid value will be low plus high divided by 2. 4 plus 4 divided by 2 equals to 4. Then we will consider a of 4, and a of 4 matches the key value. We will check with the key value, compare with the key value, and a of 4 matches the key value. So it's the only element we are searching. Hence, we found the element at index 4, and see how easy the binary search is. In only just four comparisons, we got the element which we were finding, and it was found at the index 4. Let us have a glance on some advantages of binary search. The binary search algorithm is extremely fast compared to an algorithm that tries all array elements in order. About half the array is eliminated from consideration right at the start, then a quarter of the array, then an eighth of the array, and so forth. The advantages of binary search algorithm are: it eliminates half of the list from further searching by using the result of each comparison. It indicates whether the element being searched is before or after the current position in the list. This information is used to narrow the search. For large lists of data, it works significantly better than linear search. Let us consider the disadvantages of binary search. It employs recursive approach which requires more stack space. Programming binary search algorithm is error prone and difficult. Let us have a look on the time complexities of both linear search and binary search. Linear search. Time complexity is big O of n, and the space complexity is big O of 1. Now let us consider the binary search complexities, which is divided into three categories: best case complexity, average case complexity, and worst case complexity. The best case complexity is when the central element would directly match the desired value, that is, the element at the mid position will match the key value. So the complexity for best case is big O of 1, and the average case complexity is big O of log n. The worst case complexity is big O of log n, and the worst case scenario could be the values at either extremity of the list or values not in the list. The space complexity of binary search is big O of n. Some of the applications of binary search are: it is used in libraries of Java, .NET, C++, STL. While debugging, the binary search is used to pinpoint the place where the error happens. Faster than linear search. That's all for today. Thank you.